Greetings, community, and welcome to Grunge Being Comics. And well, my first edition, hopefully not many after, 2-to-1. What that ratio means. I've done 600 videos as of this one right here, and I have 325 subscribers. 2-to-1. So, what I'm doing on this 2-to-1 is I'm basically giving another minute from now. It's 3:45. Did my little brief introduction, explanation of what's going on. Outside of that, I just want to go ahead and say, overall, I do recognize the fact that, yo, Las Cruces, how you do? I appreciate you cruising on through. And I'll reintroduce basically what's going on in a moment. But yeah, I just want to recognize those that do support me, that cruise on through. I realize that I'm like ultra small when it comes to the channels that are out there, and that also means that as far as the algorithm is concerned and everything else, I don't normally pop up, which I get. So I guess this is my way of saying, now that it's 46, I'm gonna go ahead and put drop that start line. That means I will give it 2 minutes. So from this point, I just ask that after the start line, which you see right there, anything after that, just drop anything you want. Hello, thumbs up, anything you want. Anybody from that point to the point that I put in and line will be able to receive 2 items from me. I will try to make one of those items extra special, and then I'll throw in like a book or something like that. I'll allow you to choose. And hey, Las Cruces, thank you. And that's it. You know, no games, no wheels, no nothing. I mean, it makes it kind of easy, being that I am such a small channel, that I don't have to actually do much, but other than say, hey, look, I just want to say thank you, appreciate you. And yeah, at this point, I'm not saying I'm celebrating as much as I'm acknowledging that at this point, throughout the years that I've been doing this, that I have now achieved twice as many videos as I have subscribers. It's not something I would necessarily say I suggest, but hey, that's kind of where we're at. All right, well, hey, look, that's it. That is the 2 minutes. To the 2 minutes. Las Cruces, I appreciate you. Dude, you've been hanging out with me pretty much since day one that I've created this channel. I know that you've been around ever since Kai and I was doing 1-2 Comic Talk. I want to take a moment and say thank you to you. I can obviously just give you some items, but more than that, I want to acknowledge the fact that, dude, beyond just a subscriber, beyond just a person that is on the other side, you know, supporting and all that, I recognize that you are more than that. You know, we don't really, you know, obviously I've never spoke to you, but I know that you are an individual, much like all of us. We all look for the same things in life, you know, just want to be happy. And yeah, I just want to say thank you, man. I greatly appreciate you, seriously. So this is what I'm gonna do. First of all, I'm gonna start off by checking this out. You can grab one of these shirts from me. I'll wrap that up somehow, some way, and get that out to you. This is an LA King shirt. I'm not saying they're necessarily one of a kind, but I don't see these things, and I was privy to the area in which that they were handing these things out. I do know that they had limited editions in these boxes, and they just allowed a few of us to go ahead and grab some. As far as this is concerned, this is the jersey. I was working what they call, we do an in, a show, and an out. 4 times and out, a whole day is broken down in those 3 sections. Sometimes do the whole thing. My point being is, I was doing the out for this Zach Bryan. So his name of the tour is the Quitting Tour. I have so many of these type of things. So Zach Bryan, the Quitting Tour, you know, still has a little tag and everything. I got that. You can have that. So it's either this jersey or this shirt, or wait, this is still in the bag, actually. America's Funniest Home Video shirt. It is a extra large. you can't really like buy these. You know what I mean? Maybe on a secondary market, but I've never really looked. They're not even privy to the crew. You know, I have to all but beat up the warm up guy to get these things because you know when the audience comes in, let's say we have presently less than, I don't know, 80 audience members. He throws out like 8 of them. You know what I mean? So even not everybody gets one of these. So you can have either this, America's Funniest Home Video, the jersey, or the LA Kings thing. All right. Those are the 3 garments I have to offer to you. I also have like some stickers, stuff like that. I don't know if I throw out the Price is Right card to you yet, but if you want, I'll throw one of those things out. And now, as far as the ash cans, I'll throw 2 ash cans at you. This Warrior and this Murder Podcast. That will count as one piece. So that and that shirt would be considered 2 for 1. I have a bunch of those, or if you haven't already, I have the World to Come. There's a couple of little issues, but I mean, it's not a problem, but it's you could have that book, or I don't know if you read The Exquisite Corpses yet. Here's issue number 1. This thing is freaking awesome. You want the LA Kings? That's you then. Oh, bam! LA Kings to you. That'll come out to you. Yeah, Exquisite Corpses. You just tell me to stop whatever you want, or just yell out. Dude, I have only 1 left. Unfortunately, they quit, man. I thought this was so cool, novel. But yeah, they released an issue number 1 of Entropy. I can't remember the name of these fucking groups. Oh, it was a heavy metal release. Hopefully they'll come back with it. You know, Christopher P. I really liked it. I thought it was cool. I don't know why they yanked it. So yeah, Exquisite Corpses, Entropy. Check this out. I got these little, looks like that there, and it looks like that there. It's a particular thing. Spider-Man, or I got one of this Spider-Man. Wait, it does something. I'm telling you. Yeah, well, mild change, but you get it. Seriously, all right. And then these are just like Thor, Venom. I'm sure you got all this other stuff before. But if you want to try something different and new, dude, I am telling you, like this book is hot in the sense that it's kind of cooking on the market right now. So if you want something that's kind of a decent read and has decent value, this is it. Or this starts off a 12-issue maxi series that is not only a great story, in my opinion, but it's also going to be a card game after the story's done. Cards will follow along if you get the cover C's, and if you decide to go that route, and you can actually play an interactive card game with people if you're into that sort of thing. I ain't, but I'm going to be now. So I recommend one of those too, or the ash cans, being that these ash cans are kind of cool. The series are out, but they are just ash cans. So this is, you know what? This is almost like a double. Check this out. Since you're the only one here, I'm gonna throw them both at you. You'll love it. It'll be worth it. All right, dude, man. I appreciate you, seriously. I'll make sure you get that shit out. I'll throw this whole stack at you. And that King shirt, yeah. That's Crucis and all that cruise through. I greatly appreciate you. Yeah, I'll just, I'll do what I keep doing. Just keep putting out the things. This just kind of blew my mind that's where I was at this point. Just seeing where I throughout the years, what I've been doing. I do know that I do recognize that I'm not as productive as I used to be. At the same point, I'm still rather predictable. I'm still doing, which I will be doing. I just got my new books as a pre-order. I will be doing a pre-order thing. I'll highlight that. I was just going to thank everybody, say, hey, I appreciate you. And I guess I say books and shirts, and that was about it. Yeah, that was pretty much going to be it. And, and again, essentially that's what I'm doing right now is just saying, hey, look, I appreciate everyone that cruises through. I recognize that At times, I am only talking to myself, but I do recognize at the same point, people cruise through on the rewind. And without you guys, it wouldn't be worth half as much fun as it actually is. And I know I say that every time I do an opening for one of my shows, but it's actually really true. It really is, I'm just saying. So I greatly appreciate you and those that cruise on through. And to everyone else, hey, keep chugging along, do what you do, have fun. And that's it for me. Entropy. You guys stay well. Until next time, take care.